It is exactly 7:02 a.m. on the morning of January the 16th, 2016. My grandfather would have been 127 years old today, in Italy, of course, Catanzaro, Italy, a section of Calabria. I'll be playing at a veterans place today in Santa Monica. Imagine that. Here's his naturalization papers, going way back in time here. Scrolled up. I had to unscroll this for a while. I'm still working on it. This is the original. Here's a couple of photos of him. This was taken when he was 1949, when he was 60 years old. He was born on January 16th, 1889 in Catanzaro, Italy. There it is, the date, January 16th, 1889. He was given away at birth to a local monastery type place that took him in. Over the years he received a Purple Heart in World War I when he was wounded on October the 14th of 1918, which really is amazing to know this, because getting a Purple Heart, I remember him limping around because he couldn't walk correctly. So on October 14th, he was given this Purple Heart while he was wounded, let's just say, in a battlefield in 1918 in Chateau Thierry, Asnay in France, October 14th. 1918, Purple Heart. Amongst other of these medals here, which, believe it or not, a combination of my father, Frank Nania, from World War II. But let's just concentrate on Grandpa for now. Alright, let's see what his dog tags are. Here's a dog tag from World War I. Here it is. That is his dog tag from World War I. Michelino Nania, born 1889. Catanzaro, Italy, on the morning of, I guess it was the morning, maybe not, January 16th. He came to the United States. He left Italy on May 18th, 1910. Got here on a boat outside Ellis Island June 3rd. And within a few years was a resident, naturalization papers came in. But he had to serve in World War I eventually. Here's the paper here of honorable discharge. That's from my grandpa, Michelino Nania, who served in World War I, received the Purple Heart, amongst other awards and medals. Had to go on disability. He was a barber by trade. He cut hair, as did my father, his son. This is the one he got for the wounds that he encountered on the morning of, or was it the afternoon? That's a medal for being wounded. October 14, 1918, France. got wounded. Barber by trade. Shrapnel wound, leg and face. Face and leg. He spent some time in the hospital in France. He came into that World War I a little late because they brought him in the last year. He was in there from April to when he got wounded in October. The war was almost over. He went ahead and got wounded and got a Purple Heart for the wounded by shrapnel, face and leg, on October 14, 1998. Argonne, France. Lorraine Front. This is what you call the doughboys. Comes to America, has to get into an American uniform and go out there and fight a war for his new homeland. Had he stayed in Italy, he would have been either drafted by the Italian army or possibly he would have never had to serve any time. Maybe Italy was neutral in World War I, but that's his honorable discharge. He was a private, 36 company. Born on January 16, 1889. He died on Veterans Day, this November 11th, 1962. I remember that day. It was a rainy Sunday. Sunday night in Flushing, New York. He died at CREEDMOOR Hospital out in Long Island there. Oakland Gardens, I think it was. But we will return with more information a little later. Michelino Nania, born 1889, on this date of January 16th, 127 years ago. And I'm his grandson Joe Nania, born December 20th, 1952, Harlem, New York.